Hey guys, and welcome back again to my channel today. You guys probably know why I play this event right in this day. So tomorrow there will be some new levels. Tomorrow all the levels in this event will be unlocked, but I play them exactly today because I want to wish for Nilo, and I am currently trying to get Nilo. So for you guys that don't really follow up what this channel has been or really watch my video in general, let me just tell you. So from 2.8 update, 3.0, 3.1, not 3.1. So from 2.8, 3.0, 3.2, 3.3, 3.4, 3.5. And currently it's 3.6. So for those updates, I have been getting the 5 stars, and I have not lost the 50-50, as you guys probably call it. And in Chinese, we usually have a word for that. It's because on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So because I have not lost the 50-50 for like 5 times in a row, we usually say 我练不坏. It's like 5 times you don't lose the 50-50, you say that 5 times in a row. So in general, it's actually quite rare for that to even happen in the first place. So here we are in the Wisdom Gala, the booths. So if you don't know how I usually play events, this is one of the flagship events. Flagship events is usually events with limited time rewards, and usually they give you crowns, and this one they do give you crowns. So this is one of the limited type events, so the flagship events. So here we are in the astrology. Apparently astrology is not only limited to Mondstadt, which is the first character we know is Mona Magistus from Mondstadt, and I have never find any astrologer outside Mondstadt up until the Sumeru got released, which is here. I think this is the Tawahish Darshan, and the character that we know the most from the Tawahish Darshan is Layla. She's an astrologer, and well, she really do have some connections with Mona. And so let us go to the next darshan, which I think is should be the booth next to us, which is here we go. And which darshan did it came from? I kind of forgot. And so in truth steps. Oh, I remember. It's the Farzad one from Haravatat. So it's the linguistic ones. So if you don't know, Farzan herself said it's about linguistics back in the event. I think it was in part 1. I've recorded it as well. So it's about linguistics. So when it comes to linguistic, I am one of the best. So as you can see from my channel, I have compared 3 language groups. Not really language group, last one, but I have 3 language comparison videos already on my channel. Chinese dialects, and then West Germanic languages, and then the last is the Khoisan languages. And it's been a long time since the last time I compared languages, really. So it's really, and I'm currently working on one language. Okay, it's the Japonic languages. I'm comparing standard Japanese with Ryukyu languages such as Okinawa, Okinawa, Tarama from the Miyako. Miyako, in Tarama Island, and then we also have Yaeyama, specifically the one in Hatoma Island. I really try to get Dunanmonui, which is the Yonaguni language, but I really couldn't find any resources. So here we go. Here is the Haravatat Darshan booth, the one with Faruzan, the character I also wanted to get back since back when Wanderer also got released back in 3.3 update. Actually, it's been a long wait, and I'm not joking. So I've talked to them in the night. So I don't really like talking to people at nighttime, so I'm just gonna skip past through in the day. So with the sun shining, so next we should be able to get to the next one. So here we go. Okay, what booth will be going to next? Let's get here, I guess. So because I am working on the language video, you might notice that my video schedule on the previous event, it was with the Setech Wenut. No, it's about the Wenut. I can't really call it Setech Wenut. I'm just gonna call it Wenut. So so you can see I still do upload the video, but as you can see, it's not quite complete because I am currently working on my Japonic languages project. So yeah, I kind of really like, how should I put this? I don't really have the time to play the game, and because this is a flagship event, now I have to pause my project to continue this event. So here we go, and this is Dehnari's Darshan, and he promoted his lecture here in this exact place while he attracted the butterflies. That was, all the butterflies to find the one that the event, the competition requires, the championship. And here we are, the Amurta Darshan, which is basically biology, to put it simply. There you go. And the subject study should be the behaviors of animals and, well, anatomy, simple stuff like that. Okay, then let's just go to the booth beside this one, and it happens to be, guess what? Okay, so let's get to the next booth, and here we go, the Spantamad. Yeah, so, and do you know which character represents the Spantamad Darshan in this event today? It is Sino. And their Darshan somehow is next to each other, like they are inseparable friends. Anyway, let's get back here. So, I don't really know what Spantamad Darshan does because I don't really, how should I put this out? It's the one darshan I understand less, so let's just see what can we do in this event right here. If I am not wrong. Okay, so it's about alchemy. Somehow Sumeru darshan is like all of the previous region combined to one. So if you know astrology, Mona Magistus, hey, we have the Ratawahis darshan. If you know alchemy, we have albedo, timaeus, sucrose. We have this, what is it called again? I like the darshan name is kind of hard. Let me just remember. Okay, I think. Okay, I forgot what the darshan name is called. Okay, but we have it in Sumeru. Okay, and then I don't really know about the other darshan being available out anywhere else, but it feels like Sumeru has everything, like the one in other regions that also we previously know that also have that. Well, okay, so we've finished talking to 4 booths today. I'm currently, by the way, I'm also currently speedrunning the event, by the way. And from the time I recorded this event in the beginning, there is literally 5 hours left before Nilo banner ends, and that is not good because my current objective in this event today is to get Nilo. Well, Nilo doesn't really get along with Ayaka, both figuratively, or you can call it story-wise, and then also skill-wise, because Nilo needs Kokomi and Ayaka needs Kokomi, so they are fighting each other to use Kokomi. The only, I mean, well, you can't just replace Kokomi because, hey, maybe she's replaceable AF, but to me, I really still wouldn't try that. The last thing I would want is for Nilo to get more bloomed by replacing Kokomi with Barbara. And currently there are no other healers that are Hydro other than those two, and by having Nilo, you effectively agreed that you are going to only be using either Dendro or Hydro in your team. So which means if you don't use Kokomi and somehow you don't want Barbara, then you will want to use Yao Yao. I don't really know how Yao Yao works, so I might not really be able to use her well, and I would still want to use my Kokomi anyway. So I think I'm going to upgrade my Nilo team once I got her, maybe sometimes after I got the artifacts right, because the only thing I know about Nilo is that she needs HP. That's the only thing I know. The rest I don't quite know, and the scaling, the buffs. So the main objective here today is just to try to get Nilo. Use any way necessary to try to get Nilo, because why can't they just fit all of the events like in today? Why do I have to wait until tomorrow to like get all the levels unlocked? This is so unfair. But anyway, so here we are at our last booth today, the Vahumana Darshan, which is the one represented by Sampiang, I mean Wanderer. And so here we are trying to do archaeology again. I think the last time we did that, I kind of remember like one event where the main objective is to do archaeology, but I kind of don't remember when is that as well. But I think it is in Inazuma, but I don't really know when is that. Is that like in one of those like flying things, silly? I think they're called the silly event. No, in the silly event you have to try to follow the silly, and yeah, I don't exactly remember, but I do remember having one of these events before, where you try to put a device and you would try to follow them, and they would just show you some percentage. I don't know if I recorded it and uploaded it on YouTube, but I am quite sure that I have played this event before. And so we have talked to all the Darshan, and as you might have guessed, I am going to play the one that requires the most action first, which is here from the Spantamad. I finally remember the name, Spantamad Darshan, which is fighting in a domain. As we all know, always play, if you play this event, like the whole event, try to play the levels with the most action first, and which is this one from the Spantamad Darshan, which is fighting event. I'm gonna pick hard, okay? I am not going to forget that, okay? Select Resilience Concoction. So reject, I'm going to let's just read which one. I'm going to reject this one because HP really is time consuming. So because it's time consuming and it will be bad for us because we picked hard. So I'm just going to pick that one, and this is the buff. So we reject the nerf and we select the buff. So I'm going to pick this one, and I'm going to pick this one because looking at this, I don't really think that the other one will do us any good. So, and finally, because we are actually playing in a domain, we can't use the character we use every single time when we do the storyline, because they are different. They're built different. Why would you do that? So here we go on our first level today. I don't really know how hard it is. Let's try it. Okay, so we got a couple of ruin guards today, and as our daily routine, we're just going to freeze everyone because that's how it works, isn't it? And because we eventually have two ways of defeating enemies, the one with cryo and the one with electrocharge. No, I mean supercharged reaction. Okay. I'm currently waiting for. That's weird. I rarely do see enemies that wind guard charging like that. I don't see that quite often. So here we go, and as you can see, oh, it seems like my right is not in good condition. Oh, come on! This is my first time playing, and it's not looking very good. Okay, let's just try again. Okay, so I think I need to balance the healing quite a bit, or I just need to try to balance the healing, because I think like the stage is constantly attacking us. It's like it's hating us or something like that, and the stage itself gives me quite some nostalgia because in the 3.0 events we literally have an event where we go in this exact. I mean the layout, the design is exactly the same as the one I'm currently in, where we have the camera and we just photograph the enemies and boom, just big damage like that. Just kind of remind me of that, and somehow is this the one of like the nerf that I didn't pick to be rejected? Could be the reason, but I think we could still win this if we are being careful enough. It's just that it's not. I mean, it's really challenging. So I think only like the elite enemies have that, like the floor earthquake or something like that, and oh, we actually defeated every single one of them. So we have to wait for them to load, and I'm not joking about that. So here we go, Raiden. There we go, and the damage is quite good actually. Last time I upgraded back then when I tried to defeat the Abyss. So actually damage is not bad, and we could actually win this, and maybe next time we have one of these events we could perform better actually. Okay, and maybe you should try to defeat the elite enemies first, because see, they are manipulating the floor, like they are making earthquake or something like that, which is a problem for us because either we didn't reject that kind of challenge or nerf or whatever we're gonna call that, or well, we just have to live with it. So yeah, and I kind of hate enemies like this because like when they're not grouped together with 巨怪 or like crowd control or something like that, well, it's going to be a problem because they are spread so thinly that you're not going to defeat every single one of them in the same spot, which means you have to travel just to defeat more enemies. Okay, so first stage is done, so I don't really see any requirements. It's just like a very simple stuff, so I don't really see like you just have to complete the like easy until the hard one. I don't really see any requirements like the time left or something like that. So it's an easy one, which is great. And I'm going to reject this one. HP is like no, I'm not going to touch with any HP manipulation, so I'm gonna pick that one. And then Cryo Slime, if it's Cryo Slime, it's going to be a dead end for my Ayaka, because I am an Ayaka main, so it's natural for me to use Ayaka whenever I can. And Cryo Slimes is just, hey, no, I'm not going to let that happen, because, well, I use Ayaka. And that would not be good. And here we go. Let's just pick this and this buff. So it is very important to select the buff that currently works with my character. Okay, let's get started. I don't really need Elemental Mastery, to be honest. And here's all the fungi. And you know how I complete like the 9th and the 10th floor of the Abyss, right? With the fungi and stuff. Well, I didn't group them because, I mean, in the Abyss, I did exactly group them in the 9th floor, I think. There are no slimes in the 10th floor, only in the 9th floor. So, because there are, not slimes, I mean the fungi. The fungi in the 9th floor, I have something to group them. But currently, I do not have any crowd control. Maybe because, because I don't really feel like I need any crowd control at the moment. Well, I mean, I can still make do with this. So why would I need any crowd control? And I feel like this one is a little easier than the previous one. That is for sure, because the previous one, the ruin guards and the ruin machines, whatever is that, back then they were like the hard enemies, like the one that people fear the most. It's even in the 12th floor of the Abyss back in the 1.0 update. But now they're kind of like easy for my current team right now. It's easy for everyone. Kokomi, and then attack with Ayaka, which means essentially you're freezing them, and the enemy's not gonna move. That's the point why I use freeze team, because the enemy's not gonna move and you're just going to attack them, which is great because which works against shielded enemies such as the lava trolls that carry shields around, which has one of the memes like Muso no Hitotachi that can slash an island versus wooden shield boy. Well, I get it that people do have crowd control to make it easy for themselves, but currently I don't really have any place for crowd control at the moment. So this is like one of the crucial team combination for exploration that I can have right now. So Ayaka and Kokomi, which they would work together, and Kokomi as a healer would also work with Xiangling and Raigen. So I can do 2 reactions at once. If I want freeze, I can do freeze, and if freeze doesn't work, usually with enemies with increased resistance or with 100% resistance, such as the slimes, I can use the other reaction, which is the cryo and the electro. And with addition, not cryo, I mean pyro and electro. And pyro is one of the most useful elements when it comes to exploration. So it's needed almost everywhere in the mountains. And then to get this cryo flower, I don't know how it's called. And back then I think I do react pyro with electro, because I think that's the one that make the most sense. Okay, so we finished the domains, and you know what we have to do next? Should we do the Amurta next? I keep clicking the wrong thing, like I don't really know how this map is designed. Like, I don't think I'm going to do the Amurta one first. I'm going to do like the archaeology first, because I think it requires much more action, so to speak. So let's go to the Vahumana Wisdom Gala booths, and let's do our little archaeology works. Okay, here we go. Good morning, or good evening, sir. And I am going to. It's weird. Usually when I talk to people, like there's an option to like go to the event, right? right? And it's kind of different when it comes to the archaeology. Should I check like the map right from here? Okay. Where's the Vahumana booth? Okay, I think this one. Oh, I check it from here. So I know this place. It's the one close to like the boss. I don't know what it's called, but it's the boss that I should defeat when I want to upgrade Layla and Wonder. It's close to here. Unfortunately, the teleport waypoint, I haven't really unlocked the teleport waypoint yet. Let's just teleport first, okay? And like how we always do, that when we travel far away, usually when we are in a place where we haven't unlocked any teleport waypoints yet. Okay, let me check. Let me just double check. Yes, it's this place right here. Okay, so we are going to use Wonder once again. Because why? Because he's literally like the best character in exploration ever. Back then, people will think like, oh,
sure
that's why it's good. When you fly, you can just boost yourself up again, or maybe Fenty is good for exploration because you can put yourself off, or maybe the Geo Construct gang where it's just Zhongli is good. You can climb up and whatever stuff like that. But once Wanderer is here, he basically make everyone obsolete. Not obsolete, but once you get him for exploration, you're gonna use him, and that's a certainty, because since his skill and the stamina doesn't work. I mean, since his skill and the stamina doesn't really work together, it gives us a certain advantage. So when your stamina runs out, you can literally sprint using his skill, and you can fly in a sense using his skill, and it wouldn't affect your stamina, which is very great. Exactly the thing I'm looking for. So yeah, exploration that would take much longer. With Wanderer, it's now a short time. Look at that, we're almost there, and we'll do the archaeology after we unlock the teleport waypoint. And that's how it works. And Wanderer, representing Vahumana, is currently now doing archaeology from the Vahumana booth stand. Alright, so there you go, we are currently in the area, which means we are correct, and let's just open this teleport waypoint real quick. There you go, selfie. Okay, I'm just gonna switch the character back to Xiangling because maybe we need to defeat a couple of enemies. There is no way we are going to do the archaeology without defeating a couple enemies, 1 or 2, because I've been through this event before, exactly like this one, or maybe the derivatives of this event, and there is always enemies waiting around for you. So it is better to be cautious. And we are here today. Let's go. So how it works is pretty self-explanatory. Maximum. Oh, I think I remember. Where did I use it? I think it's not in Inazuma. It's in Liyue. It's the Liyue event. I don't remember, but it's like before. It's before Sumeru. And okay, let's just defeat the enemies real quick. So I do remember, but it's like 2.6 or 2.7. I can't even pinpoint exactly where, but I did record the event. It's on YouTube. Now I remember it. It's in the year where I put like the device or something like that. Oh, also having Ayaka is an advantage because you can literally sprint and water. Okay, let's check. So we are getting closer. And wait. Oh no, it's a false alarm. It's literally electro fungi. So I really thought only slimes would interfere. I don't really think fungi would also interfere. So, okay, let us defeat the interference and let us try once again. About here. Oh yeah, it's a false alarm. That really changed the value. Okay, let's put this one more time. I can fish here. Well, it's not our main objective. And okay, here we go once again. We see, this is why pyro is important. This crystal is going to block your exploration. I mean archaeology. Okay, one more time. And okay, so it seems like there's something close to here. Oh, it's exactly in front of us. Right. So let's take that. Okay, this means that we have one more to search for in this area. So, okay, we're outside. Okay, so the progress is saved even when we go outside. So let's try a location a bit farther from here. So I'll try this one, maybe, or maybe a bit closer to the waterfall. Right, I'll try this one, and not a very good number, but sounds promising. I'll try it here. Oh, we're getting closer. We're getting closer. All right, I think it should be right around here. Yes, we are exactly at the spots. Okay, so there we go, and there we go. We have finished this area right here. So, which means we have one more area to explore. Okay, get ready. Okay, let's check out the map. It's kind of weird. We usually when you want to start an event, you talk to the booth, right? It is an exception in the Spantamad and Vahumana darshan, and this one I know that one. It's the desert one. It's the oasis when I took photos. Taking photos event. What is that again? I think I know. Wait. It's before the Windbloom. Windbloom also have taking photos event, but I don't think it covers area outside of Mondstadt though. It's only in Mondstadt, right? The Windbloom event. I think so. So I remember taking picture here with Raiden. I don't remember when, but I think it's definitely not in the Windbloom festival. Okay, so it's really convenient that the area just so happened to be in the area that I have unlocked, which is this exact oasis right here, and the exact place where the Nilo trailer is also filmed, right here. I think that's my speculation. So, okay, here we go, and there we go. We have our Dendroculus. Boom. Nice. And here we go. I see some cryo flower. That must be an interference. Okay, I have that cleared out. And well, unfortunately, there are more than that. I'm just going to use a character that can apply pyro faster, and that where. Guess what? Amber comes in handy. It's been a long time since last time I used Amber, so let's put her to use again. Okay, goodbye. And I think that's it. Oh, we are getting really close. Oh, we have to claim the flower first. Oh, I thought once you like, I mean, burn them down, it wouldn't interfere. But oh, I think it still would. Okay, let us get closer here. Or should we switch character first? Because I don't really think that we should be fighting those hilichurls with Amber. Oh, we're getting further away. Okay, let us just switch character in case anything bad happens. So, okay, Xiaoling, there you go. And we are getting right close to the hilichurl camp. Let's get a... Okay, we are getting really close. We are getting really close. So there's one here. There must be one here. Or there's an interference. I don't really think there are any interference here. Okay, right. There you go. It's exactly there. Okay, boom. That's our first findings here. So let's get to our second one. Of course, it's not going to be right next to each other. They wouldn't be that easy, right? And so I think it could be the one we detected right here, though. Because, well, we didn't really check this place first because we don't want to deal with the helical first. Okay, let us check this place. What is that number? Oh, I think we're getting closer. Yeah, it could. Is that inside? If that is inside, that would be insane.
Allow me.
No, it's not inside, but it's not inside, of course. Well, who would, in their right mind, would hide it inside a helical camp? That is trespassing, like, but worse than trespassing. So, okay, let me check. We're getting further. Yeah, we're getting further. So I think it should point us right in this direction. Yes, we are getting closer. Let's try here. Okay, that is our final reward for today, and we have finished all events that requires action. The one from Spantamad and the one from Vahumana. The one where we fight and the one where we also fight, but it's mostly have to dealing with archaeology and finding stuffs like that. So next, it's not unlocked yet. See? I really just wish they delay the Nilo banner for one day, because that would just give me a lot more advantage. Like, come on, why won't you do that? Why do you have to do this to me? Okay, since we finished the two main events where we have to do a lot of actions, so next let's finish the rest. So here, let's go to the this darshan booth right here, Amurta darshan. It's really taking me a long time to try to remember the darshan names, but here we go, the Amurta darshan, which have to do with biology, which is right now represented by technology. So, should we switch characters to do this? I'll try to switch characters just to immerse myself a little bit, and Nahida to read the character's mind, because if there's any event happening in Sumeru, you can read their mind. I tried to do that in Windbloom because Sino, Tignari, and Kole was there, but it didn't work. Right now it worked though, which is great because you literally just unlocked hidden secrets with Nahida. Just press skill or just photograph everyone that you can, and then unlock their thinking. But you can't probe through Wanderer. Okay, that is the Spantamad darshan, and today let's go talk to the Amurta darshan, and let's get started. Okay, 2 levels unlocked here, and let's start with this one. So let's calibrate first. I'm not really calibrating, by the way. I'm just training myself. So I really have to. Well, I know like these type of events they have tutorials, right? But I think the best would be to try to like train yourself and then start. See? Okay. So it should be quite simple. It's like a low jump and a higher jump, and you just have to time them right. It's a rhythm. It's kind of like a rhythm game, so it shouldn't be too hard. See, this is why I try to complete events that requires action first, such as the Spantamad and the Vahumana darshan. Domain fightings with buffs and exploration, which involves archaeology. And so I think I can time all of them right, because yeah, I can just time them just right by spamming the buttons, because the cooldown and this stage has been placed in such a way that would allow me to time them just right, which is kind of great, because I think I can do 100% in this one. I think I can. See, it's just placed. It's placed just right for me to do. I think in one stage, in one stage you can do 4 jumps. So and the coins just placed in a way that is really nice and harmonic to try to get it through. So there we go. Let's go to the next one, which I think is the forest boar. Let's do our calibration, actually training first. Okay, let's go. So, you have to be really close. All right, let's see if I can use it. Yeah, you have to be really close if you want to slam through the gates or something like that. Okay, I think I'm ready. So let's just try to do that. Okay, let's go. Okay. You don't have to tell me that. I already calibrated, okay? Tutorial complete. You see, you also have tutorials. And if I didn't do it right, well, some recommendation before doing this event, always do the calibration first. See, I still do a couple of mistakes. Like, sometimes I timed them incorrectly. Sometimes I got shocked, like, here, see? Oh, you can't spam them. Why don't I just spam them the whole... why don't I just spam them from the first... from 0 mile to the last part of this walkthrough? Well, you know, my hands gets tired and I wouldn't want to do that. See, it does happen sometimes because I don't... Sometimes my timings could be off by a couple of milliseconds, but I don't really care as long as I can get the rewards. Who cares about perfection anyway? This is not like an exam where you have Asian parents and that would try to, well, beg for you to get a perfect score. This is just a game, you know. It doesn't have to be perfect. Why would you want to get a perfect score? Everyone can have a perfect score. If you want to be unique to yourself, then do something that not everyone can do, and that is unique to yourself. Anyway, our conversation got too deep, so let's just complete this event right here. Okay, thank God it's done. Unstoppable. So we hit only 3 times, and that gives us 95%. So I think that's good. Anything above 95%, I would accept that, to be honest. And there we go. So we have completed all the competition and the Wisdom Gala right in this place. So let us go to the Kshahrewar Darshan, which is about architecture. I clicked the wrong Darshan. So this is the Amurta one. Okay, it's not yet unlocked. We have to wait until tomorrow, I'm not going to wait because I want Nilo right now. So this is the Kshahrewar Darshan, which is basically architecture. So let's go to challenge and let's go. So the Kshahrewar Darshan is the one next to Vahumana, and the current Kshahrewar Darshan is represented by, as you guess it, Kave. And so let's just get there and try to build stuff. So I do actually watch the trailer, not the trailer, how should I call it? The event preview, the 3.6 event preview. And we're just building stuff, and it seems kind of fun. So this is the Vahumana. Let's see if we have any more dialogues. No, we don't. So yeah, it's really just that. Okay.
Committed to memory.
It's good to bring Naida. See, you can read anyone's mind that easily. Okay, let's give it a go. But as you might have guessed, I have to read through everyone's mind first. Okay, there we go. Let's start this event about architecture. We're building stuff today, guys, as if, well, it's been a very long time since the last time I am building stuff. I mean, my teapot is already at a perfect stage right now. Back then when I unlocked the last island, I just started building stuff, I started crafting stuff, but now I no longer do that because I don't really know if I can fit anything on in my teapot anymore. So here we go, and as you can see, the objective here is to try to build as few as possible while still being possible to go to all the checkpoints there. Sounds simple enough, so let's see if we can do that. I'm just going to place this one right here, and the problem is it's not really tested how high we can jump in one of those bouncy mushrooms. I'm just going to place this one right here as a test maybe, and then our job is to just get to all the checkpoints. It should be easy, and I think that's it. Can we get back from the platform once we get there? I should think of a way. Maybe we should put it closer to here, just in case if we can't reach it. And then this platform, I'm gonna put it here, and right in the middle. Nice. And so we've built 2 things here. We just need 2 more things. So I think, yeah, it gets more expensive once you already used it. So if you use them one more time, the price increases. So I'm not going to use that with our last checkpoint. So I think I'm going to use this. Can I? I technically can do that. Let's try to put these 2 together and try to find a correct place for them. Okay, I think this is just need a little bit more adjustment. Okay, is this okay? Let's just change this a bit, and I think this should be fine. We should be able to do it. No, I'm not very sure. I'm just gonna place them a bit closer, and there we go. I think this should be perfect, and let's try it out. Our score is already quite low, so let's try to do it. Okay, start challenge. There we go. I think we should be able to reach it. Okay, start challenge. So this is the bouncy mushroom. So it's our gateway to that house, and okay, we are more than enough. I think. Yep. We can reach this part, and we should be able to reach that checkpoint. Okay, that's our first. Okay, come on. All right, going back should be easy because we have this platform right here, and then we should reach that other platform right there on the northern side here. All right, there we go. Easy and smooth sailing. And off we go to our last checkpoint right there, where we put 3 random wooden structure. I don't know. Oh, so that structure isn't needed. Whatever. As long as we can reach the finish line. There we go. We have reached all the 3 checkpoints. So there we go, and we are below 400. So that, I think it's really good. Okay, I recorded enough, and I think I'm gonna see you guys. Bye.